Thank you so much for having me. It's good to be on the podcast with you and great work you're doing. My name is Javnyuy Joybert. I am from Cameroon and based in Cameroon. And my work plays a lot around business training, consulting, and coaching. I've been doing that for 12 years today. My background is in finance. Then I did my MBA in human resource and my doctorate degree in investments. And I have been doing this business training and consulting across 20 countries and counting. And my passion is just to see how do we build more productive and profitable institutions and help entrepreneurs and business leaders to achieve more and just put their heart out there in what they do.
Like I often said here, in the African diaspora community, which is what we are targeting in this podcast and also in everything that we do, money matter is something very important. We need to talk about money because I remember I was talking to an entrepreneur in the US. I was telling her, listen, the truth of the matter is that all of us, we are numbering hundreds of millions of people in the diaspora.
Yeah.
We have been here in connection to money. Whether it is even those that were taken to the Americans during slavery, it all linked to money.
Yeah.
The European didn't want to pay money for them, so they just drag people from their home and say, "You are my property now." Instead of saying, "Okay, come and work for me, I will pay you." Could that also be a fair deal? You know? People will be willing to actually work for them.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to do that. They want you to work for them for free. So it's all about money. Even for those of us that are here now, I was born in Nigeria. I grew up there until the age of 24. I came here, of course, nobody put a chain on my neck to come to Italy. I came on my own. So it's also related to money. Even though, okay, there might be some reasons personally of why I'm here, but it's all about money at the end of the day. So money is important for our community. Raising money and having money and even living. So we must talk about money and continue to talk about money.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy what you are doing. I like it. It's something that needs to be continuously encouraged, particularly in the diaspora community. All right, this is how we do it here. We spend some time trying to know you even more so that we don't just talk about what we do, but we also say who we are in relation to what we do. Tell me, where were you born and where did you grow up? I'm interested in your story.
My story is kind of, you can call it, people like to call it inspiring story. I think I am where I am because of my story or how I was born and where I grew up. I was born out of, can call what they call wedlock kid, so I don't really know my dad. And my mom had me while she was in secondary school. Then I just grew up here and there in a couple of primary schools, and fortunately for me, I went through high school. And while in high school in Bamenda, in the northwest region of Cameroon, I was born in Kumbu, the second largest town in the northwest region of Cameroon. Then I did my secondary school there and moved to Bamenda, the biggest city in the northwest region in Cameroon. Then when I was done with my high school, my single mom could not see me off through the university. So I had, when I went back to the village, it was about two options. Either I stay back in the village and maybe become a farmer or see what I can do with myself, or I should move to the city and see what I do with myself. So I spoke with my mom and she gave me the permission to move back to the city. And I think that's one of the best things she ever did to me, without controlling me, without holding me back, without worrying what I would go do. And when I moved to Bamenda, the day I left the village to Bamenda, I didn't know where I was going to sleep. For 7 days in a row, I slept in 7 different houses because I would beg a friend and sleep, beg a friend and sleep. I was just trying to see how I can make it up, and succeed in life. And that was how I started my journey to putting myself through university, where I started doing all the odd jobs you can imagine. I've done what you can call Okada, commercial motorbike riding, work in building construction sites, work in bakeries, work anywhere I can to raise money for my undergraduate program. So sometimes in the day, I would do like 3 jobs. In the morning, I work in the building construction site. In the afternoon, I would do Okada or commercial motorbike riding. In the evening, I work in the bakery. Also, I raise money to pay off my fees in my undergraduate level. Then that was how my journey into the corporate was started. During the last year of my university program, I got my first and only job I ever got as a finance clerk in a microfinance. And I started my journey there to now. I've always loved education. One thing that my mom imparted in me was the importance of education. So I also made up a plan that someday I will get a doctorate degree and become successful, path that I have chosen.